continuando nosso passeio através da missão Apollo, veremos agora coisas incríveis como o interior da cápsula e outras coisas muito legais. Acompanhe aí. A corrida espacial travada entre os Estados Unidos e a Rússia trouxe para a sociedade comum muitos benefícios e produtos que foram desenvolvidos para utilização no espaço e depois entraram no nosso mercado comum. E aí, você já se imaginou viajando por dias e dias dentro de uma cápsula desse tamanho?
As soon as the eagle reappears, things begin to go wrong. Radio communications break down. Messages to Eagle must be relayed through Mike Collins aboard the command module Columbia. Throughout the crucial final checks, contact with the Eagle keeps dropping out. And Flight Director Gene Kranz inches closer to avoid the mission.
Okay, we got data back. Radar flight looks good.
With the vital computer links temporarily holding, the moment of decision is now.
Okay, all flight controllers, go for landing. Retro, go. Right up, go. Guys, go. Control, go. Telcom, go. InSpeed, go. Econ, go. Surgeon, go. Capcom, we're go for landing. Eagle, Houston, you're go for landing, over. I got it, go for landing. One, go.
Hurtling toward the moon at 3,800 miles per hour, Neil Armstrong notices his checkpoints are all appearing too soon. At these speeds, 3 seconds long means missing the safe landing zone by 3 miles.
And Eagle Houston, we got data dropout. Still looking good.
Suddenly, the computer starts firing maneuvering thrusters, jolting the ship back and forth. This has happened in simulations, but never this much, never this violent. The smooth descent is becoming a bumpy ride. Before that is fixed,
Program alarm.
a problem with the onboard computer.
The 1202. 1202 alarm.
The astronauts have rehearsed for thousands of possible malfunctions, but not this one. It had been considered too unlikely. Seconds seem like hours as everyone struggles to remember the meaning of a 1202 program alarm. The deadline to safely abort is vanishing fast.
Give us a reading on the 1202 program alarm.
1202 means the Eagle's onboard computer is overloaded. This means Houston is blind, unable to make navigation corrections or interpret the data coming from Eagle's computer. Armstrong and Aldrin are on their own. Mission Control decides they can go ahead
We're going that way. We're going that way.
if the data link doesn't fail again.
We're going that alarm.
1,000 feet, and Neil Armstrong can see that the computer is proposing to put them down in a dangerous place. That landing site is full of boulders. If they land there, they will never take off again.
Okay, we're going.
At 350 feet, Armstrong ignores his computer navigation and veers away from the lucky landing site with no time to explain to Mission Control.
Okay, I'll flight control everything tight.
In Mission Control, everybody is stunned. At 300 feet, the Eagle has left its flight plan and taken off at full speed across the face of the moon.
Eagle Houston, it's D-2 fuel to monitor, over.
90 seconds of fuel remaining. Now less than 200 feet, and the Eagle is too low to safely abort back into orbit. They call this part of the flight plan Dead Man's Curve.
No level? No level.
All that's left for Mission Control is to read off the fuel remaining in seconds.
60 seconds. 60 seconds.
The entire moon landing has come down to 2 men and 1 minute.
Forward. Forward. 40 feet down, 2.5. And that's 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Forward. Lights on. Down 2.5. Forward. Forward. 30 feet, 2.5 down. Straight shadow. 4 forward. 4 forward, just to the right roll. Down a half. Contact right. Okay, engine stop. Okay, shut down. Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. Roger, Tranquility. We copy you on the ground. You got a bunch of guys about to turn blue. We're breathing again. Thanks a lot.
A short time later, history is made again.
Okay, Neil, we can see you coming down the ladder now.
For one incredible moment, we are one people with one history, watching our destiny unfold.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Armstrong is on the moon. Neil Armstrong, 38-year-old American.
It was a moment shared by an entire world.
Man from the planet Earth, first set foot upon the moon, became indeed for all mankind.
With these first steps, mankind stood on the highest ground, and we saw our planet as our home port in the endless ocean of space.
There was something which was surprising to me. That occurred as I was standing on the surface. Just after we had landed, I'd gone down, standing on the surface, and looking at planet Earth for the first time. Seeing the beauty, seeing the finiteness of it, the limits of it. Realizing what a shame it was that people were confronting each other on that planet without realizing what it was doing to the planet. It was a very emotional moment for me. I actually shed a couple of tears. Something totally unexpected for an engineer, fighter pilot to be crying quietly up there on the moon.
Mankind had achieved a tenuous foothold in the heavens, and a new and exciting world lay waiting to be explored. The first mission had stayed for only one day, but over the next 3.5 years, 5 more Apollo missions visited the moon, and with each one, we stayed longer, roamed further, and discovered more.
I never thought when I was a kid building rockets, in high school, that we would go to the moon, before the end of the century. I mean, I thought that was something that was way in the future, fantasy.
I was rolling on the moon one day in a very early December. Hey, look at the size of that rock. That is the best example we got. Just don't stub your toe.
We have got to understand that as a people, we need to stretch. We need to reach beyond our grasp. We need to strive to do things that seem impossible, because in the accomplishment of them, we move society forward.
Boy, isn't the beauty of this place is just absolutely incredible.
One of the astronauts has said those hills that we climbed give our children and grandchildren a different perspective, that they see the mountains that we couldn't see. And so what we consider impossible, they're dreaming about.
3, 2, 1.
When I have a chance to talk to kids, I tell them, the first thing I tell them is to take the word impossible out of their vocabulary. Go to their teacher tomorrow morning and scratch it out of the dictionary. The word doesn't exist. If I can stand here and tell you that I lived on the moon, that I called the moon my home for 3 days, you tell me what is impossible in this day and age, much less in a generation that follows, much less into the 21st century. Nothing is impossible.
Aquele prédio enorme que aparece ali ao fundo é o que eles chamam de VAB, ou seja, Vehicle Assembly Building. É dentro daquele prédio que eles colocam o ônibus espacial em pé e sobre a plataforma de transporte.
I do want to reduce the CO2 buildup.
You need a better safety margin. The crew can tolerate a short-term increase, but...
Engineering?
Bom, pessoal, para mim e acredito que para a maioria dos visitantes do Kennedy Space Center, esse é o ponto alto da visita. Depois de assistir a um vídeo fantástico mostrando todas as missões da espaçonave, você se vê ali, cara a cara com ela, bem de pertinho. É muito legal, é sensacional.